Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Dom and we're going to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, let's kick it off with the disclaimer. So, disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Statements made in this programming are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. Alright everyone, first one I want to bring up is TLRY. Now, my thinkorswim's kind of moving a little slow here, but if you take a look at some of these November options here, these November 19th, so the November 3rd expiry week, the 17 strike calls. There was some nice volume here, not that much volume relative to open interest. I like that volume open interest ratio there. I like that these are super far out of the money calls, so I decided to go with these super far out of the money calls here. The same calls that they were buying. I saw a few nice orders that I liked. There was also some unusual options activity and some other shorter dated options, so I like to see multiple option strikes hitting here. These are super far out of the money here, so I like people buying those. Like I just said, November is a relatively shorter term option. We have about a month and a half for the stock to be above $17 on expiration. Now, obviously, if the stock makes a huge move within the next couple days or so, we're going to have a nice profit in this one, and I'll probably take it off. Now, this is relatively a meme stock. Last time I checked, I think it was about 10% short interest here. You can see back in February, it looks like this stock had a huge run up to about 61 from about 10. So this stock does move. I like how this stock moves a lot, and that's why I got the far out of the money call here, because I'm betting on a pretty substantial short to medium term increase here. So I don't really want to put on a vertical spread like I talked about on the channel before. What I want to do is buy that low probability, high risk reward out of the money call, because I'm expecting this stock to make a huge move to the upside, and whoever was buying those 17 calls is thinking the exact same thing. Now, next one I want to bring up is COTY. Now, this is kind of like Ulta Beauty here. I saw a lot of unusual options activity in these February 2022 9-strike calls. Now, I like that these calls are out of the money here. They are substantially far out in time, and I actually do think that's not a bad idea, considering that the stock market is kind of breaking down here. The overall indexes are not really looking good technically here, so I do not mind that these people are buying themselves some extra time here. I'm not in these calls yet. But as you can see here, there were some huge block trades going off here, about 32,000 contracts traded, open interest of about 615 only. So I love that volume to open interest ratio. Now, this stock is still not above its pre-pandemic high here. The pre-pandemic high looks like it was just under 12, and then obviously it took that huge dump down to about $3. The stock sold off considerably even during the pandemic. And then this was the day of the vaccine announcement. It rose up. Looks like we kind of had a little bit of a downdraft, possibly on earnings. I think that might have been some other news. So obviously, we got to look into that before we get into this trade here. But I do like that the stock is kind of at some near-term support here. As you can see, we kind of bounced off of it today. And obviously, the people that are buying these calls are expecting that we're going to hold this level and move higher. So, thanks for everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a comment down below. If you got any questions, as always, make sure to shoot a like so I know to keep making more videos like this. Thanks for everyone who's been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.